I think a lot of people might be surprised that you would talk about something like time management in art school, because I think a lot of people think about the creative process as this kind of like romantic thing that we do. We get struck by lightning, we have this incredible inspiration, but that's really not the case. And I found as a professor that time management really makes or breaks your experience in art school.
Going from high school where you have to focus on one assignment per week generally, and then going to art school where you have to juggle a few different assignments with different deadlines, like all the time, like that was the big trick.
Sometimes you're given a week for an assignment, which you'll kind of get into the rhythm of, but then suddenly you'll get a 3-week assignment, and that totally throws off your understanding of how to divide up your time. So you really have to understand like what works for you and how to figure that out for different lengths of time.
In my courses, oftentimes I'll have an assignment where they just get 1 week and you just got to push through the whole thing. But then I've also given assignments where they have, say, 3 weeks to work. And I think sometimes students think, oh, I got 3 weeks. This is going to be so much easier because I have so much more time. But actually, a lot of them discovered that that's not the case, that actually these longer term projects are so much harder.
And there's just so much room with those long-term projects to get bogged down with indecisiveness. And for me, I found like the easiest solution really for any assignment was just the day I get the assignment to just start thinking about it, start working on it in an actual way. Like even if it's just brainstorming or doing some quick sketches, just so it sort of demystifies the process and makes it seem less scary.
And for longer assignments, you sometimes don't have a crit until your final deadline where it's due. I found it really helpful to have informal critiques with my friends in studio of our progress so that we are all continuously making work and working on the project, but also just having feedback and being able to rework things or have new ideas generated.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't realize that your peers are so important in art school. I mean, they're really everything because, I mean, one of my favorite memories in art school is I had this one friend who I always painted with. And so we'd stay up really late into the night. And I remember I'd have these moments where I'd get really frustrated with my painting. I'd be like, oh, screw this painting. I'm giving up. That's it. I'm done. And my friend was so great because she'd be like, no, keep going. You just got to work on this one section. If you just fix this, it's going to get better. And it's really nice because it's like she really egged me on to keep going. You know, if I was sitting by myself in my dorm room, I totally would have stopped at that point.
And it's really nice to have this distinction between spaces where like your room or your dorm room is a place for your personal life and maybe for something like brainstorming, but like your studio is really where work happens. And it's nice to have a space that's dedicated to work where the other people in that space are also working on projects, unlike your dorm room where your roommate might be watching a YouTube video or like blow drying their hair.
One thing I tell students to do is get distance, look at your drawing from far away. And if you're in this tiny little dorm room, you can't do that. I find a lot of students in the very beginning, they do the marathon the night before. I find that that's just a total death wish because a lot of students, let's say the project's due on Thursday, they'll start it Wednesday morning at 10 and think, oh, well, I got all day. I didn't do it that often, but let me tell you, the one time I did do it, it was horrible. Like I felt so anxious. I was like really freaking out the whole time, even though I had 10 hours to work.
Yeah, and I feel like 10 hours seems like a lot longer than it really is because you're in the beginning of the day, you think you have 10 hours, so you're not working as like efficiently as you are. And I think if you're used to kind of breaking things up over a couple days, you're not as stressed out as you are over one day. So it really just like completely changes your mindset and you're really not used to it.
Being able to take a day off and like go back to the work and sort of refresh. I can't tell you how many times like I'll do something and then wake up the next morning and look at it like, oh, that's terrible. Why did I do that? Especially if you do that marathon and you don't even have an idea, it can be like totally brutal.
It gives you time to get feedback from your peers. So I can work on something one day, show it to a friend the next day, and then they can say, why don't you work on this? Breaking it up over a few days. I mean, just having that time away from the piece, because sometimes I'm working on a drawing and it's like you're staring at it for 4 hours. And after a while, you're like, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to change. Everything looks the same. And so that's why you need that like distance, you know, and even if it's just one night, it's like, that's a world of difference in an art piece. I remember I had this project my freshman year and I didn't spend enough time on it early on in the semester. It was due the last day of class. And I remember I spent my entire Thanksgiving break every single day working on this project. And so I basically didn't have a Thanksgiving vacation. And so after I did that project, I was like, I am never doing that again. And so you learn your lesson after a little while. And I have to say, since I did that project, I've never missed a deadline because I really know how to manage my time better. And I think it does get to a point where you figure out a system that really does work for you. And then it feels almost like breathing. I mean, I'm not saying I don't get stressed out about deadlines anymore, because I certainly do. I'm sure you guys do as well.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest lessons you can learn in art school. Like in your face.
Flat hands.
Hands like this.
Sorry.
So I can see the program.
Right.
Okay, go.